The first item of business this afternoon is time for reflection, and our time for reflection leader today is Reverend Dr Jenny Wright, Convener, Church and Society Committee, Scottish Episcopal Church and Associate Priest, Christchurch, Morningside.
Presiding Officer, members of the Scottish Parliament, thank you for the opportunity to address you this afternoon. There is a lot about life at the moment that is wearying. It is exhausting living with uncertainty, and we have had almost 18 months of great uncertainty, coupled too with great loss and much grief. There have been ups and downs on this journey, most of them unforeseen. As we turn from the G7 meeting towards COP26, we are confronted with headlines that speak of the doom of our planet. Faced with the destruction of natural resources, flooding, famine and drought in the midst of a pandemic can make even the strongest amongst us falter. And yet, the human instinct for survival remains. But life surely isn't only about surviving. It is about flourishing. The Hebrew word for peace is shalom. This is used throughout the Old Testament for God's goodness and is often spoken about in Christian circles as the ideal of what we long for and what we hope for. Its translation as peace, though, is somewhat of a misnomer. For shalom isn't merely the absence of violence. It is the flourishing of all humanity. Indeed, the flourishing of all creation. It is a time of rest, a Sabbath of joy and well-being. Perhaps we as individuals, as communities, and as nations long for that. In the midst of the chaos and uncertainty that is life, we surely all desire the security of a Sabbath of joy and well-being. But this isn't something that we expect to receive, handed to us on a silver platter. It is something that every person is called to participate in. It is a state of being where we recognize our mutual reliance on each other and the realization that our joy can never be complete while others suffer. Shalom is a characterization of community, a rule of life that helps us live well together. It is a recognition that no one is safe until we are all safe, that there is no planet B, that we are all suffering and grieving and anxious and exhausted. We are invited to find amidst all that a place where our longing for joy and well-being can become a reality. Shalom is the space where we match up our needs and our hopes, our fears and visions, to ultimately find rest along the way.